beautiful people. You're welcome to another edition of the Set of BG series. My name is Tony, and I'm so excited to be here with you guys today. On the BG series, we talk about everything life, business, career, and growth. And I have joining me four beautiful guests. You're welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you very much, Tony.
I'm so excited to be with you guys.
Same
and
here.
I hope you're happy to be here too.
Sure.
All right. So today we're talking about something very dicey. It's called, the topic, we titled it Career Advancement versus Job Loyalty.
Interesting.
Yes. So before we start, we would like you to introduce yourselves to us, starting from you, gentlemen.
Hi, everybody. My name is Miracle, and I'm a recruitment specialist.
Hi, everyone. My name is Victoria, and I am an HR and recruitment specialist.
Hello, viewers. My name is Nafisa Shamsidin, and I'm a learning and development specialist.
My name is Solomon Ike. I'm a data analyst.
Thank you guys for joining us. Like I said, thank you for joining us today. So, to the gist of the day, we are going to be talking about career advancement versus job loyalty. So I'll start with Mr. Solomon. So in your own terms, what do you regard as career advancement? What do you regard as a career advancement in your own terms?
Okay, in my terms, like you said, the word advancement actually has to do with you moving from one level to a higher level. If you move from a higher level down, that's not advancement, right? So advancement is something that is better than where you were before. So if you say that career advancement, I would term it to be you're moving from the level of the career you were before to where you anticipate to be, which obviously will be a better place. So your career moving, let's say, for example, you start from learning internship, and then from internship, you gain 1 year experience, you're no more an intern. If you see some of the job, they will say trainee. So if you gain experience, you won't want to start as a trainee because you've outgrown that. So that space is an advancement, right? So if you apply for another job, you'll go through either internship or anything. So let's say you're an NYSC person, you seek for a job. Even if you don't have a job, you can do volunteer. From volunteer, internship. From internship, 2 years experience, 3 years experience, like that.
It's an onward movement.
Exactly.
Yes. In essence, he said that it's an onward movement. Victoria, what, in your terms, very quickly, what do you term as career advancements?
Okay, I think career advancement is basically, in layman explanation, it's just putting yourself first. Knowing fully well that
Putting your
career, your career is what your passion, what you want to do. So you're putting that idea first in everything you're doing. So regardless of where you meet yourself, you're always looking for a better place. Okay. That is what I see as a career advancement.
So not being complacent or too comfortable.
Exactly, with your current position,
Good. Nafisat, in reference to what they have said, they've spoken about career advancement, being a state of progression, right? So what do you think? What's your thoughts on a person staying in a space, in a career, on a position, on a role, whatever you choose to call it, staying in a space for a stretch of time? Do you think that there are opportunities for advancement in a place, staying in a place?
In my opinion, I believe there are opportunities for advancement when you stay in an organization that has a structure. Okay. It depends on the structure of the organization. Comparing to like moving from one position to another and being in one position, there are some organizations that the longer you stay there, the more you advance in your career. But there are situations whereby you move from one job to another and you realize that you don't have any form of career advancement. But the other person that has stayed in an organization for 10 years has a level of advancement. And you've been in your own job experience, struggle, upping from one job to another. And you realize that it's just one stretch of position that you've been jumping because maybe there's a better offer here, there's a better work culture here. At the end of the day, you're just stagnant. But someone else, they have that stability, they have that security, and they have that assurance of trying to strive for something more in an organization that is structured.
Yeah.
So I believe
I like the fact that you said in an organization that is structured. So that brings me to the next question, Victoria. In an organization that is structured, right? What are the benefits of staying in an organization that is structured to a person's career?
All right. So first, I think it gives you room for growth. The same career advancement you want to get by hopping from one job to another, you have the opportunity to get that in a particular organization, and you don't have to go through a lot of moving from one place to another. I'll tell you one thing. Like I said, I'm a recruitment specialist, and when we go through our shortlisting process, there is one particular thing we look out for, is how long you stay in a particular organization. In a situation whereby we are hiring you for a role and we are seeing that your the highest period you've used in a particular organization is a year, it brings you out more as a very unserious person. It's very uncertain. So when we are shortlisting, we tend to spoon out those kind of people, which is something that most people that want to move from one job to the other do not understand. Yeah, so when you are going for career advancement, you need to keep your career in check, because you might think that you are doing this for your career, but you're actually causing more problem, because no organization wants to continually hire people. So they want you to come into the system and stay for as long as possible. So that's why when you go to some interview, they ask you, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And if you're giving them an answer like, oh, in the next 5 years, I see myself in one other company, there is a very high tendency that they won't hire you for that job.
Would anybody say that?
No. But there are people that would go for interviews like this and they ask you this kind of question, and
they're not able to fit
exactly
into the company for the longest time.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's why they ask this kind of question. So I feel like career advancement should be something that you think about very well before you actually make a move. Because apart from the fact that the time you use, let's also talk about the fact that job security. We need to talk about job security. Yeah. How do you know that where you're going to is far more better than where you are? Yeah. And let's say that you have to take that risk, but at the end of the day, do you think that it's worth it at the end of the day?
So one thing I've been able to decode from the conversation thus far is career advancement is progression, but not necessarily progression between or amongst companies, amongst different companies. Exactly. It's not jumping from one to another. Okay, so Mr. Miracle, thank you. So I would like to ask you, what would you, as a person in the trajectory of your career and all of that, would you rather go for something, you look at opportunities that benefit your career, or opportunities that benefit your career within a context, and the opportunities for growth in one company, or several opportunities for you in different companies? What would you rather do?
All right. Thank you for the question. First of all, you need to see how realistic it is that you get to work in one certain organization without moving to any other organization. You need to understand how realistic is it, especially in today's society. We are in a new generation where this is 2023, so to say, and I believe everybody here believes that there is no possibility that anybody, how do I put it now? Nobody can tell me that you've not worked elsewhere before you get to where you are currently. Really. So even let's say an MD of a company, before the person becomes an MD, the person probably didn't work in a certain place. You must have worked several places, acquired lots of experiences for you to put up a system that actually works. Because while working with different companies, you are picking up skills.
So you're saying the only way you can acquire lots of experiences is by...
Not the only way. I'm not saying that's the only way.
You're
But
saying
it
one
is
of the ways.
most viable way.
Oh, okay.
That's what I mean.
I beg to
No,
differ, but
I beg to differ sincerely.
Let's
Hold on.
Let's
I'm coming.
land, yes.
Now, these different companies that you're working in, you will see loopholes that you wouldn't want to be in your own company. You pick them up. Now, maybe
From the different companies.
From different companies, you understand? So I'm just saying, in case you want to put up your own company, now you have better ideas. Okay, let's say per personalities, like you want to work and grow your career as a person, and you move to one company and then you work for a while. You work for 1, 2, 3. I'm not saying a year. A year is not making sense that you work somewhere in a year, and unless the company doesn't suit what you want, then you can maybe live in a year. But if it does, and you work 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What are you doing there? 10 years, 11, 12. Even within yourself, unless you're the kind of person that in fact, that place becomes your comfort zone, so to say. I'm saying.
So are you saying that the opportunities are limited for career advancement if you stay in one place?
Moderately limited. Not highly limited.
Victoria, you wanted to say
So
something?
I wanted to counter that fact. So I believe somebody staying in an organization for more than 6 to 7 years is very commendable. You have to commend both the person and the organization. So you saying that you said it's more liable.
What are they doing?
Yeah, exactly. What are they doing there? So let me tell you, there are some companies that no matter how long you stay there, you will always get more responsibilities. You will always get more challenging responsibilities to take on. There are many big companies out there today that no matter how long you stay there, there are many more roles that are there that you still need to take on that will become challenging for you. So are you saying that by moving from one place to another, it makes it much more better than staying in one place and getting that same challenges that you would get outside? Exactly. You make it exactly.
So what are you
I believe what they are saying in essence is peradventure you're not working on the same role for that.
You're working on a different role. I understand.
So what do you think in that regard?
Wait, hold on. On what system are you working on it? Let's say, for instance, you're working in HR. Everything is under the context of HR. Mm-hmm. Maybe you're an accountant and you're working on the context of an accountant in HR, let's say HR consulting, or maybe a restaurant, so to say. Now, if you work as an accountant, maybe in a restaurant, you go to elsewhere, maybe work in another company, you are amassing skills that if you were to be presented with someone who stayed, let's say, 10, 15, 20 years in a particular place, the person doesn't stand up to you.
Okay, sorry.
Hold on.
I'd like to ask a question. Sorry, no, wait.
For 10 years,
Exactly.
From like a pension officer to an account officer to the finance officer to now head of accountant.
In the same organization.
Does not stand to
sorry.
moving from smaller firms.
Exactly.
Yes.
So what you're not getting, No, should I give you the reason why?
Okay.
Should I give you the reason why? He made a statement. Mm-hmm. If he had said that industry, I would understand. But you don't say skill. Because you're an accountant. Are you telling me that, as an HR, no, hold on. Are you an HR manager? You deal with payroll, you deal with employee management, you deal with all sorts that has to do with HR. So are you telling me that when you get into, when you get into, let's say, distribution or FMCG, you're telling me that, you are not going to be doing HR. You get what I'm trying to say? So you're saying skills, you're saying skills as if there is another thing that another company, there's another skill that is allowed that other companies should not have, that is only in this particular company you can get it. If you say industry, you have to get a lot of industry, work with a lot of industry. I would understand that, but not skill.
You say you're HR specialist, so you have a lot of CVs, right? Now,
Definitely.
Competitive, you're said to want to be biased. If you have someone who spent 2 years with an FMCG, spend another 2 years in an accounting firm, spend another 2 years in, say, oil and gas, right? and you have 6 years of different firm present their CV to you, and another person spent 6 years in one organization. Which will you rather pick?
I'm going for the one that spent in one
That's
organization.
bias. You know,
okay, should I tell you why it is not biased? No. Wait, let me tell you why it is not biased. Wait, no, hold on. Let me tell you why it is not biased. Wait, let me tell you why it's not biased. Let me tell you why it is not biased.
Okay.
I mentioned before, when we recruit, we always look out for, what's this word now? How long are you going to stay? No, hold on.
Position.
Not how long you are in one particular retention. How long you are going to stay in our organization, and how do we get that? We get that through your CV.
Now the question.
See, commitment. Commitment is something that recruiters do not overlook. You never overlook that. If you are not committed, that person is obviously not committed. So obviously, if the person comes into my own organization within 2 years, that person is going to leave, and that is not what recruiters are out looking for. It is.
You know why? When you say, when you say that, you have 2 years, and you tell them what you did for the organization, and you move to another organization.
Why did they leave?
Why did they leave? That, right?
Exactly. There has to be a reason why you leave.
Possibly,
why did you leave the organization?
Right? It could be any reason.
Sorry. No, you wanted to give. Okay, give me one possible reason that could be.
The possible reason, possibly because the things that I'm bringing to the table is not in line with the money they are paying me.
So that means when you are coming to, so why are you looking for a job in our organization? So
because
you are saying that.
Hold on. Let's assume the same skill,
let's assume that you are earning.
And you're giving me more.
Let's assume that you are earning 200,000.
If I have 3 companies that have done the same thing with, then yours is a stone throw.
Okay, hold on.
If you want to bring me in, because you've seen that this guy is going to bring an experience from 3 powerful companies into my company.
It is
compared to one person. I'm coming. Because I'm going to state it in my CV. Can I tell? Yes, I'm stating it in my CV.
Let's assume.
Because if you don't see those things in my CV, you like this person. Okay, for example, let's say one company have in a company they're using an app A. Let's not call the name. You go to another company, they're using app B in accounting. So you've learned 2 apps using for accounting. You go to company C, they're using another app for accounting. What have you learned? You've learned 3 powerful apps for accounting. Wait, I'm not done.
Exactly.
I'm not
that
done.
Is my issue.
I'm not done.
No,
Wait. Let me finish. I'm not done.
Let me give you a scenario.
I'm not done. So now you present the CV. You have stayed 6 years with one app.
No,
wait. A company uses one app.
Solomon.
You say, wait. Okay, let's say for example. Okay, wait. Let me land. Okay, if you say I can't answer.
You cannot.
If you say I can't answer, wait.
No, it is not.
Let's say company A uses app A, and they don't accept any other app. You are stick to that app.
Stick to one app.
Okay, so let me get something
clear. If you bring
clear.
another app, they say this is not our company's policy.
Let me get something clear. So are you saying, you're saying in essence that by having an understanding or knowledge of different systems, there's more proficiency.
Competency.
Hold on. Okay, so hold on. That's what he's saying. Okay. She said she has a question.
I have 2 questions for you. My first question is, you said in a situation whereby a candidate has had experience with several apps in accounting, and this person is applying for a job at my company. And like you said, he has acquired many skills. And now he's coming to my company, and my company is only allowing 1 skill. And that particular app that is allowing, you don't have that skill. So are you telling me, no, hold on. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
No, can you get what I'm trying to say?
Okay, you have app A, you have understanding of app A, app B, app C.
Okay.
Now, you're coming into my company, I need somebody that has experience in app D. So are you telling me that the career advancement you've gotten from every other places, why did you not get the career advancements that will get you the app D that will make you work for my company?
Advancement is a progressive. Now, a form of intelligence is, if you know A, you know B, you know C, there's tendency for you to know D with speed. So if someone learn app A, app B, app C, and he moves to another organization and they're using app D, What do you think? You think it will be $1
You
not
can't
to
even
grab?
move to that organization
To
because
come-
you don't have that abdi. You
Now,
can't
that
move to that
means-
organization because you don't have the abdi. You cannot move.
Okay, now.
You cannot
They say,
move.
okay,
If
that
the
means,
condition-
Okay,
that
wait,
means,
wait, Solomon. What you're trying to say is because they can grasp ABC, it means that they can grasp D,
That's
right?
Okay.
Even somebody can grasp A, can grasp D. Even somebody can grasp just D without having
Okay.
ABC.
Okay.
Can grasp just D.
Hold on.
Hold on.
So-
Please, the idea of grasping D is in the fact of learning. Learning is a process. There are lots of things you acquire when learning. So for the fact that you've learned A, there are experiences of failure and picking
Question,
yourself up.
say that
the
this
question,
is
I want to say something. I want to say something.
the question, no, the question,
They have the
I want to
exact
say
same
something.
opportunity
The question-
because you have been
I want to
moving
say
on.
something.
the question now
I want to say
is how competent are they with? It's not
Okay,
so.
let me ask
Wait,
this question.
let's get something.
But you have
Let's
question
not
for
get
me,
let's not get confused here. Let's not get confused here. It's not about how many skills you have. It's about the proficiency you have per skill, and what do you have to offer.
Then, good.
Right? So hold on. So in essence, let's create a link to our conversation, to our topic. So our conversation is job loyalty versus career advancement. So are you saying that having several skills is a form of advancement?
I want to give an analysis.
Okay.
To answer that. 2 people appear in a job interview and they are using an app that none of them know about. But in this particular person's seat, this particular app does the same thing. But this guy don't know that app, and in his CV, there's no app relating to that app. And this person has done 3 apps, is conversant with 3 apps that does the same thing with that app D. Please, recruiter, who will you pick?
You're not giving, like,
No, that's
it
all.
doesn't even align.
Wait now.
Wait now.
Hold on,
You
let
didn't
me
give a
That means
point.
that's it. Align because this person has
let
moved
me-
from
example
3
you gave
jobs,
is pointless.
3
It
companies
literally
that
doesn't-
give you experience
Let me get
of 3
something
apps.
straight.
Hold on.
Let me get
Hold on.
something
Please,
straight.
let me
Let
ask
me
you.
get something straight. Let me get something straight. So the fact that someone is moving jobs doesn't mean that they would actually grasp skills from all the jobs. What we're talking about now is how dependable is someone like that, of that nature. So bear in mind that, the recruiter or the, talent, the person sourcing and all of that, talent acquisition specialist, the person will not think of several skills you have, whatever. And, in the resume, there's no grade to which you measure skills. The only thing they see is, okay, you have this, and how have you put it to use? Where have you even put it to use? And how am I sure that you will come here to my company, you will pick this and you will go again the next minute? How is that? How's that reasonable?
Okay,
How is
hold
that
on.
reasonable for
Let me-
advancement?
Before you
How is
answer
that
it.
reasonable for?
Exactly,
So
that's
let me
it.
ask you.
Hold on.
No,
There's-
I'm the one asking questions here. Let me ask you a question, Miracle.
You
Let me
asked
ask you.
one
Let
and
me
you
ask
needed
you. You've not answered me. Yes, failed to answer.
I wanted to answer.
I wanted to answer.
No, hold on.
No, you want
Let
to.
me answer. Let me answer.
Okay.
regards to
Oh,
that.
okay. Go ahead.
Now, there's a cliche going on here about job jumping. We didn't put any time frame when it means like you left. No, he's giving instance. All right. Okay, let me give my own instance. 10 years.
No, that means you stay loyal to a
That
job.
is
That's
just
not
You are
loyalty.
using time.
It is.
You are using time.
No.
Now you're being biased.
No,
yeah.
it is not
Now
biased.
you're
That's
being
it
biased.
now.
It is not
Your
biased.
employer,
For 10
your
years, that
employee.
means
Okay,
Loyalty is by
sorry.
time frame. That's what it means.
This brings another question.
Let's do this.
allow me to-
Let's do this.
This brings
Let's do
another
this.
question.
Hold on. Let's do this. Let's define Miracle. Would you help us define job loyalty?
Okay, job loyalty is, I've experienced it, first of all. So let me give you from my experience that I had. And I've seen what it can do to people.
What is job loyalty?
That's where I'm getting there. So now, job loyalty is having an engagement with a company. And for some reason, you decide to stay for the long time. When I mean long time, seeing no other reason to leave the company.
No, it doesn't mean you don't see all that reason.
Job, let me
Doesn't
Hold
mean
on, hold on.
that is not
Okay,
the definition of job loyalty.
hold on.
That's not job loyalty.
You allow me
Let
land.
him
Now,
finish.
okay,
Let him
not
finish.
seeing
Let him
any.
finish.
let's say, okay, not seeing any viable reason to
That
leave.
is also wrong. It is also wrong. That is not
Because it
job
is when
loyalty.
you see a
Because
good reason,
that is very
that's when
wrong.
you have
That
to
is
leave.
career advancement.
You understand?
Job loyalty is you see all these opportunities, but you are still
Why
with this
I'm saying
organization.
this is you can be in a company.
You cannot bring
where-
logic into this matter. It will not work. No,
Logic-
it's the truth.
logic is life.
It's the truth because
Okay.
let us be sincere.
Okay. Let's say in a situation where you're in a company that
Miracle.
they
Would you rather be loyal to a company or would you rather be loyal to your own career?
okay. I'll answer this question, but I will use an illustration.
No.
I won't give you a yes or a no.
No, very quickly, we're working with time.
that's
We're
what
working
I'm
with
coming-
time here.
I'm coming
Just
to
give
that.
me a direct
I'm coming to
answer.
that.
Miracle, give me a direct answer. Would you
Okay.
would you rather be loyal to a company or would you rather be loyal to
I'll
your
make a very
career?
short illustration.
Would you rather be loyal to your company?
I'll be loyal. It has from the beginning of the employment. It has been me.
Okay, so you'll be loyal
and
to
the
your
company,
career.
and with the company, it has been with the company. The company doesn't know me from Adam. They just
No.
recruited me. And
That is
No,
that
no,
is
no,
wrong.
no,
No.
when I come in,
Let me give you
it is up to me to decide.
No.
that-
You don't
what
say
I'm
that.
asking, what I'm asking, right? When you're on a job, you can't say you don't know the company. You're already engaged. There's already an engagement. There's
So
already a
someone
mix.
who is outside
For
the company
life,
knows a
you are
company as well as
for
someone
life,
that's
you are
inside.
identified with that company.
Yes, that's
for life.
when you are
Okay,
engaged
so you
with
have
them.
said, Victoria, would you rather
hold on.
be loyal to your career or be loyal to the job?
I'll be loyal to my job because being loyal to my job gives room for career advancement.
Would you rather be loyal to your job or be loyal to your career path?
I'd rather be loyal to my job.
Would you be loyal to your career or would you be loyal to your job?
Okay, I'll be loyal to my career.
Because you see the
Because
opportunities
it's in-
for growth.
Yes, it's in my progression in my career that job saw and recruited me.
No, it's not always.
You don't say that.
So do you
don't
think
say that.
so are you saying that
You
there are
don't
no
say that.
opportunities
No,
for
it's-
training,
You don't say
for
that.
growth, and all of that?
Of course.
Because so when we're saying let's just bring this to a close because we don't have much time, right? So let's bear in mind, let's put it in practical terms. When you're working with a company, you're giving them and they're giving you. That's what it is. They're training you. You're getting experience on the job. You're getting exposure on the job. However, you know, when you're thinking of your own career advancement, of course, you're thinking of yourself. You're thinking of where you want to go. It's okay to up and leave if it's not in tandem with the company's goals. Do you understand? And I agree with you that sometimes you have to look at yourself and be like, okay, what do I want for myself? This is me in the first place. I got the job. I entered the job. Let me look at myself. Is this what I want? Do I want to stay here? How beneficial is it for me? Your relationship with your company, you can't tell me that it doesn't get to you. It's like this. You can't separate yourself from your job as much. Okay, let's come to a conclusion, right? There is no right answer. There is no wrong answer. If you're looking at career advancement, you're in your rights. If you're looking at being loyal to a job, you're in your right. If I ask my father how many years did he work in company, he can tell me 10 years,
in a particular
15 years.
company, yeah.
But now, I mean, how many people can do that, you know?
It's an
and
evolution
I wouldn't
that-
say it's bad per
Exactly.
se.
It's not
I
bad.
wouldn't
I'm
say
not
it's
saying
wrong. Nobody's asking you
But
to follow the
but-
trend. But wait, I believe in the first place that you shouldn't work with a company that doesn't
follow with your job.
Okay,
Exactly.
okay,
So what is the point?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm sure you've not said half of what you want to say, but I'm sorry. you can't
It's fine. It's fine.
You can't.
It's
You
fine. It's
can't.
really okay.
We wouldn't finish, and I want you to go to.
No, I like being realistic and logical about life.
We also like being realistic
wish-
and
I
very
wish someone
You
like
know
Victoria
what?
can
You
do
know
this.
what you should. You know what you do.
we are
You
very
take this
realistic.
topic to your social media.
Yeah.
Post it, #BG series.
I have a lot of
Let's
things
continue
to
the
do.
conversation from there.
Yeah.
Yes. So, guys, I hope you guys have. I don't know. They still have a lot to say. Maybe. But I hope you guys enjoyed the session. I hope you guys are bubbling the way Miracle is bubbling right now. And I'm sure he wants to talk, but sorry.
No, it's fine. It's
Thank
fine.
you for
I can't-
joining. Thank you for joining
You're
us
welcome.
today.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you, Solomon, Nafisat, Victoria, and Miracle. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys had a good time
Yeah, we
on
did.
the
Yeah,
show. Thank you guys. So, guys, don't forget to comment. Put your comments in the comment section. Don't forget to follow our social media pages as displayed on the screen. Till next time, it's your girl Tony. Thank you. Mwah.
Bye.
Bridge Gap Consults, revamping the workforce.